Hello everybody, I'm Seibenlore and welcome back to more Magic the Gathering lore. Welcome back to my 25 cards of Christmas, as today we look at my third card of Christmas, Kiki-Jiki, the Mirror Breaker. Kiki-Jiki resides on the plane of Kamigawa, a plane which finds mortal beings in conflict with the kami, or minor gods and spirits. He is also an Aki, a type of goblin species which is native to Kamigawa. The Aki, translated as little monsters, are goblins which make their homes in the mountains of Kamigawa. These creatures are obsessed with fire magic and are highly territorial in nature. The Aki are a mischievous race, always compelled to play pranks on others which typically end with disastrous results. These little devils worship a giant kami known as the Patron of Aki, which is a huge worm-like being with a rocky body and the head of an Aki. This kami is very vicious and brooding, which helps explain the nature of the Aki themselves. The Aki are short, with beady eyes and long pointed noses with mud-colored skin. They have evolved long claws on their hands and feet to help them hunt their prey in the mountains. They also evolved a tough, spiky shell on their backs. These shells are thought to have evolved as the Aki's pranks became more and more self-destructive. Kiki-Jiki grew up as many of his fellow Aki did in his tribe, in very hostile conditions. He was the fourth child born in his family, and like most families of his race, Kiki-Jiki's parents were very abusive. He acted like any other youth of the Aki did. He became involved in pranks which oftentimes hurt other creatures. Kiki-Jiki used a special kind of illusion magic in his pranks, summoning images of giant monsters to frighten his victims. This behavior was completely normal, but eventually, Kiki-Jiki pulled a prank on the wrong Aki, the tribal leader, Paku Paku. Eventually, the elder grew tired of the youngster's escapades and banned him from the tribe. Kiki-Jiki found himself starving on the foot of his once mountain home. Finally crashing to the ground from exhaustion, he put his ear to the ground. Before he passed out, he heard the sounds of rushing water coming from beneath him, and he began to dig. As he dug, thoughts of live fish filled his head as he could hardly contain his excitement to finally eat again. This excitement turned to fear as the ground under him gave way and he fell into the dark abyss below. He crashed on the edge of an underground stream and passed out. While unconscious, the stream surged, carrying his surprisingly buoyant body further into the dark cave. When Kiki-Jiki finally awoke, he found himself in a very dark section of the cave, unable to escape. Frantic to find his way out, he began to thrash and throw himself about until he accidentally fell through a deep pit. Landing relatively safely this time, Kiki-Jiki found himself in the jaws of a dragon's ancient lair. Much to the surprise of the Aki, the dragon took a liking to Kiki-Jiki, finding comfort in its first visitor in centuries. The dragon sensed the magical potential that Kiki-Jiki had, understanding the power his illusions could manifest. With that, the dragon tasked Kiki-Jiki with stealing back an ancient pearl of his which was taken long ago. The dragon flew the Aki to the pearl's location, which was heavily guarded. While on his quest, Kiki-Jiki ran across an enchanted mirror which was blessed with the powers of a kami. He found that as he stared into the mirror, that his reflection was moving independently. Kiki-Jiki shattered the mirror and his reflection jumped out and materialized. He found that he had control of both the reflection and himself. Using the doppelganger, they split up and stole the ancient pearl. During the heist, Kiki-Jiki's reflection was captured, allowing the real Aki to escape. He realized that his powers had been magnified by the broken mirror, and he began to hone his duplication sorcery. Eventually, he became one of the greatest illusionists on Kamigawa. So, there you have it, the lore behind Kiki-Jiki the Mirror Breaker and the third card of Christmas. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and make sure you return tomorrow for the next card of Christmas. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.